Good evening. Good Shabbos. Soundboard people, turn me up a little bit, please. My volume was great during Yisker service. I want to keep that same. Oh, did it get louder? It did. Good, good. I want to make sure that the people who are absolutely deaf can still hear me. I didn't pay her. So this is a very special evening service. This is our Simchat Torah service. And what that means is that it's going to be a little different. It's going to be a shortened regular service. And in the middle of the regular service, we will take all of the Torahs out, well, 3 of the 4 out, and we will parade around with the Torahs. And one of the Torahs will be opened all the way up. So at some point, I'm going to ask everyone to get in a circle around the center area. So those of you that are sitting there, when I tell you to move, you're going to have to get up and get in a circle. If you can't stand for a long time, that's fine. You can stay in your seat because you're just going to be surrounded by the Torah. And I'm going to want the kids to get in the middle when it's time. And then after the Torah is completely unrolled, I'm going to read the end of Deuteronomy, and Herb Katz is going to translate it. And then I'm going to read the first 2 days of creation, and Herb Katz is going to translate that. Yes, he's going to create it. Because that's what we do on Simchat Torah, is we end the Torah and we start all over again. And throughout the service, you're supposed to, on Simchat Torah, you're supposed to have 7 hakafot. A hakafah is when you walk around with the Torah, paraded around. You're supposed to have 7 during Simchat Torah. And since we don't have a klezmer band, and because I got tired of singing the same things over and over again last year, I have prepared 7 videos for us to watch and have the music to. So while we're doing the hakafot, we'll be able to listen to someone else play klezmer music. And I do expect you to stand, obviously, when the Torah is out, and do your best to dance as well as you can. Now, the rule about the Torah is, and this is only true on Simchat Torah, okay? The rule is only on Simchat Torah, anybody can carry the Torah. Because normally, if you're not Jewish, you can't carry the Torah. On Simchat Torah, it's my minhag. Everybody can carry, that means my custom. Everybody can carry the Torah, but anybody who wants to carry the Torah has to have the opportunity to do so. So in the middle of the service, when we have 5, 6, and 7, I'm going to want people to pass the Torah to everyone. Don't carry it for like 10 minutes. Don't be a Torah hog. See what I did there? Hog, not kosher. Don't do that. Don't be that guy or girl. See, I'm funny sometimes. But before we begin our service this evening, I would like to start out by asking for people to raise their hands for simchot, happy things, celebrations, birthdays, anniversaries, things that happened between the last time we did this, which was actually before the High Holy Days, because Bacha reminded me I did not do it during Sukkot. Although I think I did it during Shabbat Shuvah. But it's been a couple of weeks. So please, Rita. Well, what's her blood type? just I don't need to know that. I was just kidding. Well, welcome. Welcome. Mildred? Congratulations, Mazel Tov, to Arnold and Mildred. It's okay. Actually, what I want to say is, Mildred, congratulations to you for putting up with him for 67 years. I've only had to do it for a year and a half, and man, just kidding, Arnold, you know I love you. But tomorrow is actually a really good anniversary to have. Yes. She got to touch an elephant in Williston. I'll enunciate for you. Danica? That's right. Carly, Danica's big sister Carly taught her how to ride a bike so she can stop being embarrassed and all of her friends can ride a bike and she can't. I tried teaching her how to ride a bike, but she wouldn't. It's funny because I didn't teach Carly either because I tried to teach Carly and she didn't do it. My dad taught Carly, so Carly is teaching her brother and her sister. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Do we have anybody who is visiting Temple for the first time? Well, we met her already. We met you, Carol. Carol, right? Met you already. Stop it. I know there's at least one other new person here because he introduced himself to me. But I don't see him. Did he leave? Oh, he left. He came for Yisker. Well, he was a really nice guy. He's apparently a patient of Dr. Taub's. I think I can say that because he told me 6 times. He's 90 and he's not new in town, but new to us. So hopefully he'll come back again. Okay, any other? We'll talk about you guys next week. Yeah, you know who I'm pointing at. We have a wedding on Sunday. I will announce it next week. This is Simchat for the last 2 weeks. She wants me to announce the wedding, but that's next week. It hasn't happened yet. It's like rain on your wedding day. You don't announce it till it happens. What? Bezrat Hashem, of course. But you all know about it because you were all invited. 5 o'clock on Sunday. By the way, for the bride, if you are not here by 10 minutes to 5, the doors are going to be locked. You will not be able to get in until after the wedding. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Because once she comes out, nobody's entering the building. So if you're coming to the wedding on Sunday, you better be here by 4:30. We're not playing. All right, so that's good. So now I'd like to invite Rachel Etheridge up to light the Shabbat candles, and we are on page 2.
O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter the sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their heart. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love.
If you are available tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, you should go to Westport High School to see the one-act plays, especially the one that Carly's in. I cannot be held responsible for the 5th play, by the way. It's very not G rated. Oh, that's right. Cordell Minor is Carly's director. That would be Kathy Minor's grandson. Nancy Minor, Kathy's his mom. Nancy Minor's grandson. Jennifer Minor. Kathy Minor was the girl I graduated high school with. Jennifer Minor is her mom, his mom.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
We continue on page 6. We enter this sanctuary to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls, we sit surrounded by numberless generations. Our ancestors built the synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and our endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to lives of righteousness, holding up to them a vision of their truest selves. Now we, in turn, come into this sanctuary to affirm the sacredness of our lives. May we enter this place in peace. May holiness wrap around us as we cross its threshold. Weariness, doubt, the flaws within our human hearts, the harshness of the weak, let these drop away at the door. In the brightness of Shabbat, let peace settle upon us as we lift our hearts in prayer. May I please have 3 volunteers to come up to the bima, and I invite you to please rise for our first hakafah. I have 1 volunteer. I need 2 more. Okay. Well, come up, Donovan.
Good luck.
Oh, and by the way, you may have noticed that on the side here we have the 3 Torah covers, because one of the things that we're going to be doing tonight is changing back the covers to the normal ones. I'm going to give this one to you, Donovan. That's the heaviest. I'm going to give you... I'm going to give it to Susan because she was up here before you, Barry. Is that okay? We're going to do this 7 times, so you'll have time.
You'll be back in a minute.
Now y'all go walk around the temple. Please. If you know the words, sing along. Don't forget to pass if people want to carry. Hine mato, ya la la, ya la 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 la. Hine mato humanai, shevet ahim yam yachad. Hine mato humanai, shevet ahim yam yachad. Hine mato. Okay, we turn back in our prayer books while we're still standing to page 145. If you're currently carrying a Torah, hold on to it for a little bit longer because we got more of these to go. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah v'yalma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael bagala bagala uv'izman kariv v'meru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'l'olmei almaya yitbarach yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitnaseh v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shmei Dekudasha Brechu Leila Ubin Kol Rishata Bechuzurata Tush Bechata Venechemata Damiran Bialma Fimaru Amen. Page 146. Baruchu et Adonai Hamevorach Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Va'ed. Page 149, we continue with the Shema. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. And now we have Hakafah number 2. Here we go. Hava Nagila Venishka Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Venishka Hava Niranana Hava Niranana Venishka Hava Niranana Hava Niranana Hava Niranana Venishka Uruachim Urachim B'nisameach Urachim Urachim v'nesameach, urachim v'nesam, urachim, urachim. I don't do that. Me'ach. I've tried. We have 5 more of these to go, but don't forget to pass the Torah. Sound people, can you turn the video up a little bit? Okay. If you're holding on to a Torah, get comfortable. You're going to hold it for a little bit longer. If you'd like to take a seat and you're carrying the Torah, you can. If you'd like to not take a seat, you don't have to. We're going to turn now on our Siddur back to page 100, or forward to page 155 for the Tefillah. Please join me. Adonai sefaitai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, U'Mevi Geula Livnei V'Neihem, Lema'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye hakol atah Rav lehoshia, Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, Mechalkel chaim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim. So mech noflim verofei cholim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato, lishenei afar, michamocha ba'al gevurot, umido melach, Melech meimit u'mechaye u'matzmiach Yeshua v'ne'eman atah l'hachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh u'kadoshim b'chol yom yihalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. Okay, guys, you need to get ready because the next two hakafot include the opening up of the whole Torah. So we got 9 minutes of hakafot. Okay, and somewhere in there, we'll start opening up the whole Torah. Here you go. Let's begin. forget to pass the Torahs. Everyone should get a chance to carry. Okay, if you are in the center section, this is the time to get out of the center section. Start making a circle around the center section. Kids, go into the center section. You're not going to get to hold the Torah. Wait, hold here. Stay there. Yeah, grab it from the top. Make sure your fingers are not touching the letters. But please get in the circle. The Torah needs to be held up. Oh, that's got a rip right there, so we'll be careful there. Harvey, will you stand here and just hold that together for me? Okay. All right, I need some people to come closer, guys. The Torah's starting to sag. There we go. Sure. We don't need a sagging Torah. I know that we're all old, but we don't need to sag our Torahs. Children, be amazed, but do not touch. Please be careful of the words, John. Raise your hand just a little bit. There you go. I need some people over here. Oh, it's not a long Torah. The Torahs are all the same size. This is where I get my workout for the week. No, hold from the top is fine. If you want to put a hand underneath, that's fine too, but you don't have to. Herb, you may want to put your hand on both top and the bottom. I need some people over here next to Ted for me. Need somebody next to Ted. Thank you, sir. I need somebody over here. I need some more people over here. Please. Thank you so much. Y'all might need to back your circle up a little bit. Torah's bigger than we think. Okay, if you are next to somebody who is really close to you, geographically, physically, tell them to come over here. We need some more holders. Can y'all back the Torah up some more, please? I've never had this problem before. Well, we're just gonna have a bigger circle. I mean, a big something. It's some kind of design. It's not a circle. It's a spiral. All right, guys, our Torah is spiraling. Almost there. So you think. I need about 2 more people. No? I would love you. I just need someone to get close here. We're getting close to the end. Just pick somewhere. Pick somewhere. All right, that's good. Woo! All right, we're all good. Okay. Woo! Can I get the yod? I'm gonna need you to do that again when we. Okay. No, I appreciate it. Okay, Herb, where are you? Oh, do you have the words? Can somebody replace Herb? Oh, here. I meant physically, guys. Come on. Actually, yeah. Okay. Don't go until I tell you because I got to read first. So, what have we learned, Temple Beth Shalom? We've learned that for next year, we need to go around the outside as opposed to the inside. But that's okay. It's all a learning experience. The fact of the matter is our children are surrounded by Torah as they should be. So let's say the blessing together. Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach. Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah. Okay, let's see. What's your first word in English, Herb?
So Moses.
So Moses what?
The servant of Adonai.
Servant of Adonai. Thank you very much. The servant, here we go. Okay. Moshe Eved Adonai be'eretz Moav al pi Adonai vayikaver oto begai be'eretz Moav mul beit peor velo yada ish et kevarto ad hayom hazeh u'Moshe ben mea ve'esrim shana b'meito lo kahata eina velo nes lecha vayivchen b'nei Yisrael et Moshe be'arvat Moav shloshim yom v'yatamu yemei v'yitmu yemei b'kol evel Moshe v'Yoshua ben Nun malei ruach chokhmah ki samach Moshe et yadav elav Vayishma'u elav b'nei Yisrael v'ya'asu ka'asher tziva Adonai et Moshe v'lo kam navi od b'Yisrael k'Moshe asher yada'u Adonai panim el panim lechol ha'atat v'hamoftim asher shelachu yad Adonai la'asot be'eretz Mitzrayim l'paro u'lechol avadav Ulechol artso, ulechol hayad, chazaka, thank you. Ulechol hamorah hagadol asher asa Moshe le'enei kol Yisrael. Herb?
So Moses, the servant of Adonai, died there in the land of Moab at the command of Adonai. God buried him in the valley in the land of Moab near Beth Peor, and no one knows his burial place to this day. Moses was 120 years old when he died. His eyes were undimmed and his vigor unabated. And the Israelites bewailed Moses in the steppes of Moab for 30 days. The period of wailing and mourning for Moses came to an end. Now Joshua, son of Nun, was filled with the spirit of wisdom because Moses had laid his hands upon him, and the Israelites heeded him, doing as Adonai had commanded Moses. Never again did there arise in Israel a prophet like Moses, whom Adonai singled out face to face for the various signs and portents that Adonai sent him to display in the land of Egypt against Pharaoh and all his courtiers and his whole country, and for all the great might and awesome power that Moses displayed before all Israel.
Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, v'haaretz hayata tohu vavohu, v'choshek al panei tehom, v'ruach Elohim merachefet al panei hamayim, v'yomer Elohim yehi or, v'yehi or, v'yar Elohim et haor ki tov, v'yavdel Elohim bein haor uvein hachoshech, Vayikra Elohim la'or yom u'lechoshek kara laila. Vayi erev vayi boker yom echad. Vayomer Elohim yehi rakia batoch hamayim. Vayihi mavdil bein mayim lamayim. Vaya'as Elohim et harakia. Vayavdel bein hamayim asher mitachat larakia uvein hamayim asher ma'al larakia. Vayihi chen. Vayikra Elohim larakia shamayim, vayi erev, vayi boker, yom sheni.
When God began to create heaven and the earth being unformed and void, with darkness over the surface of the deep, and a wind from God sweeping over the water, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and called the darkness night. And there was evening and there was morning, a first day. God said, "Let there be an expanse in the midst of the water, that it may separate water from water." God made the expanse, and it separated the water which was below the expanse from the water which was above the expanse. And it was so. God called the expanse sky. And there was evening, and there was morning, a second day.
Now the closing blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chaye olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. And we're about to start the next hakafa as we roll the Torah, and what I would like to do is roll it so that we meet halfway, okay? And here we go.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. 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 Ki kadosh Adonai
While the Torah is in our midst, we take some time now to think of all of those in our community who are in need of healing. You may be seated if you'd like. If you want to turn in your prayer books to page 253, 253. While the Torahs are out, we of course want to wish healing upon all of those in our community who are in need of healing. If there's a name that you'd like to add to our prayers of healing this Shabbat, please raise your hand. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Barbara. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Joe. We think of all of them as we wish for God to send a speedy healing to all of them. Page 253. Misheberach avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha la'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Now, if you are someone who is not able to carry one of the Torahs because maybe you are nervous or you're afraid or you don't think that you're able to, I'd like to invite you to come up here to change the garb of the Torah, if you will. You see, we have 3 Torahs, and we need to put the regular garb on. And while we're doing this, we'll have a little bit of music. I invite you once again to please rise, because once we change them back into their garb, we'll do one more hakafah. Yes. We got to change them before we take them around. It doesn't matter.
Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Lehar Kocho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Lehar Kocho Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu.
Yes, go dance with the Torahs. This is the last Hakafah. Take a lap, share the Torah, let other people join in. I'm going to give you guys another song. Well, let's do this. Let's go with This Was Good. Please turn my sound up a little bit on the video. Ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael, ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol It's time to bring the Torahs back. They need to go home into the ark. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Go ahead and turn in your prayer books to page 282. Because when this is over, we're going to do Aleinu. We're going to sing Aleinu. We need this. In our 6th grade, we need some piano players and trombonists. I can play the clarinet. Okay, now, as I said, we're on page 282. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu k'mishpachot ha'dartzot, velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegoralenu kechol hamonam, vanachnu koreim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech, malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, page 284, shehu notei shamayim v'yosed aretz, umoshav yekaro bashamayim mima'al, ushchinatu zo, begov he meromim, hu Eloheinu einod, emet malkeinu efesulato, kakatuv betorato, v'yadata hayom v'hashevota elevavecha, ki Adonai hua Elohim, bashamayim mima'al, ve'al ha'aretz mitachat einod. Page 287, V'ne'emar, v'haya Adonai, lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yihye Adonai echad, ushemo echad. There you go. Please be seated. The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, life is kindled, it burns, it glows. It is radiant with warmth and beauty. But soon it fades, its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The flames dance, and our life burns down and gutters. There is an end to all the flames. We see no more and are no more seen, yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. Although all of the memorial board lights are lit for our Yisker service, which we observe today, what would on the Jewish calendar would actually be tomorrow, we are going to say the yard sites for this week as well. I am remiss in that last week we did not include Rabbi Ze'ev Harari, whose yard site was the 15th of Tishrei 5773, so he was last week. This week we commemorate the death anniversaries, the yard sites of Margot Stern, mother of Ruth Stern, Mary Conley, mother of Fred Conley, Annette Falk, Gertrude Flexner, grandmother of Kay Fleischaker, Annette Selach, mother of Roxanne Barron, Melvin Guberman, father of Laurel Klein, Sylvia Kaiser, Georgia Schmidt, Harold Kaiser, Rose Chaskis, the mother of Elaine Richter and the mother of Rebecca Richter. And we are in Shloshim for Norman Glick, cousin of Rachel Etheridge. If there is a name that you'd like to add for our yard sites this evening, please raise your hand. I saw a hand, yes. We rise together, turn to page 294 for the Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, B'alma divrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chaye echon v'yom echon, U'v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala v'zman kari v'imru, Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mivarach le'olam u'lomei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei kudusha brechu, le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, da'miran be'alma v'yimru, Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru, Amen. Osei shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru, Amen. Zichronam livracha, may all their memories be for a blessing, as we say together, Amen. Please be seated, and now I'd like to invite our Vice President for some announcements.
I apologize on behalf of Ruby. She's a little feral tonight. She saw the dancing and the everything and kind of went a little crazy. So, Sunday, October 8th at 9:45 a.m., if you're bored, come up to help take down the sukkah. And, you know, there may even be donuts. Okay?
There will be donuts.
Okay, there will be donuts. Also, what else happens on October 8th? Somebody's getting married. We have a wedding here. And again, I'm going to go with 4:35. Don't come in past then. Give the woman time. We really need people to help with live streaming because I'm kind of not single. But I am at services because I'm here and he's up there. So if you're interested in learning, please let Mark know. I promise I'll be nicer to him if he gets more help. If you would like to go to Israel, call Rabbi. He'll get y'all set up. You want to do an oneg, call Serena Handelman. Remember, when you do the oneg, you get the honor of Kiddush and candles. Upcoming events, Friday, October 13th is the board install. What did I say? Sisterhood board install. During services at 7 o'clock. They are also sponsoring the oneg. October 14th, Saturday morning services at 10:30, and Sisterhood is having a general meeting at 2 o'clock on Sunday the 15th. This week's oneg is sponsored by Sisterhood. Bima flowers are Jewel Siegler in honor of Barbara's birthday. And that's all I got. Sunday, 9:45, donuts.
And coffee. Coffee. Did you know that the Sisterhood installation is on Friday the 13th? Yes. Okay, just making sure that you knew.
It's a lucky day.
Actually, in Judaism, 13 is a lucky number. As a matter of fact, every single woman who gives birth wants to give birth on the 13th floor at Hadassah Hospital in Jerusalem. Because I'm not joking, because there is one. There absolutely is. I've been to the 13th floor in Hadassah Hospital. That whole thing about not having a 13th floor, that's an American thing, not an Israeli thing. Anyway, our closing song this evening is a wonderful song from a wonderful artist that I found a couple of years ago, and I hope that you enjoy our closing song.
I won't let go, even in a million years. You're there when I'm up, you're there when I'm down. So you. My desire that I show you, gratitude that I owe you. Cause I was in that Clippers no guard until you came and dust off and revealed my spark. I was searching for the essence of existence, wanted to find you, but I didn't see an entrance. I came from a distance where everything was different. I called out to you and you showed me that you listened. From then we became best friends. I gave my all to you and you showed me who I am. I am staying by your side to bask in your light and your mercy I reside. I won't let go, even in a million years. You're there when I'm up, you're there when I'm down, so I'm staying here. Here. I won't let go, even in a million years. You're there when I'm up, you're there when I'm down, so I'm staying here. What is it I can give you? What is it I can lift you? When everything is yours, every time I walk straight, there's another door to help me achieve everything I need and more. More, nothing less than going to and fro, trying to hear that voice from heaven. Your direction, I climb, but I fall flat like bread with no leaven. Please don't pick me up and never ever put me down. Give me all your love and bring that real me out. I won't let go, even in a million years. You're there when I'm up, you're there when I'm down, so I'm staying here. I won't let go, even in a million years. You're there when I'm up, you're there when I'm down, so I'm staying here. I won't let go, even in a million years. There when I'm up, you're there when I'm down, so I'm staying here. I won't let go, even in a million years. You're there when I'm up, you're there when I'm down, so I'm staying here. I won't let go, even in a million years. You're there when I'm up, you're there when I'm down, so I'm staying here. I won't let go, even in a million years. You're there when I'm up, you're there when I'm down, so I'm staying here.
This evening, our Kiddush and Challah will be done by Naomi Berman in our social hall. Please join us for an Oneg Shabbat and celebration of Simchat Torah. Shabbat Shalom.